listeners are actually going through something like that? Like, how do you even like get out of something like this?
Well, I think one of the first things is something that you said, your girls, quote unquote. Even though it's Women's International Day,
Yes.
but it's your network of people. And that's what gets you into trouble in the first place is who do you trust, right? And you want to trust
So
yourself.
important.
But if you got people that you know that love you, they're going to tell you the truth. They're going to help you through.
All right. I didn't really want to take any calls today, but you know what?
See, you ain't want to take no
You
calls.
No,
no,
So
no.
deep, you ain't want to take no calls.
I ain't really, you know what?
We was going in. I didn't even realize the time.
The phone's kind of ringing a little bit. I know we've been talking about. Let's at least get one in.
Okay.
Let's get a call in. Ready? Who's on the line right now with us? Oh, what is this? Tampa Tony? Tampa, what's good, Tampa? What's good with you, buddy?
Let me ask you a question.
Ooh, ask that question.
You tell us to listen to the song and then tell you about it, but you're telling us everything about it before we can call in.
You gotta call in first, Tampa. You gotta call in first.
Crack, you took every single point that I was gonna make on this.
You got to call in earlier,
Oh,
man. But
Tampa,
we
we just
And once
like to
again,
hear your voice.
You know how Tampa likes to prepare. I had my notes out. Okay? Every
Did you
single
really
bullet
make
point.
notes?
He did,
You
he did.
honestly made
yo,
notes?
I love you, man. Yeah, real talk. You are the yes, sir.
Tampa, spill the
You took
tea.
Every single bullet point.
So piggyback on one of them and give us a new one then about gaslighting.
No, I have my own. No, I'm gonna give you my opinion of something.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the gaslighting. Now this is my honest opinion. Tell me if you think otherwise.
No, your opinion is your opinion.
Gaslighting is manipulating you to believe one way, the way I feel, the way I want you to think about something. Correct?
Correct.
Yes, that is correct.
100%.
So
100%.
gaslighting is solely based on what's right or wrong. So that has to be established. Now let me tell you why. Because if you tell me I'm gaslighting, but I truly believe in my heart that I'm right and you're wrong, then in the same sense, you're gaslighting. Okay?
You got somewhat of a point there.
Okay.
I get where you're going there.
Tell me I'm wrong. If there's no right or wrong established, you both are fighting for the same thing.
Okay,
and
I
you
see
can
where
tell
you're
me
going with this.
Yeah, you're gaslighting, but you're gaslighting in a sense. Now, and the funny thing is this: the way you describe gaslighting, I can see two sides to everything. So maybe I'm right brain.
Okay.
Right, I don't know. Right
No, but
side
that's
brain or
an
left
interesting
side. I don't know
perspective.
what you say these days, but
But I want to
is
know. I
gaslighting
want to
the
know,
whole
Tampa
idea.
Tony. Spill
What?
the tea. Spill the
Go
tea. Have you ever experienced anything like this?
Now I've been accused of gaslighting, okay, but I just don't understand how if I feel so strongly the other way about certain things, how is it not you're gaslighting? We just don't agree. I think gaslighting is a fancy term
Okay,
made up.
I
of
see
we
what
just
you're
don't
saying.
See eye to eye.
Well, it goes
And
back.
maybe
Yes.
maybe it just is that you just were never seeing eye to eye.
No, I think it's a little deeper than that though, because when you accuse somebody of
it's way
gaslighting,
deeper. It's way deeper.
yeah, if you're accusing her of gaslighting and she's changing the narrative back to you again, she's technically the gaslighter. Think about it. She's trying to change the narrative. You're complaining about something with her, and she keeps changing the narrative back to you being the problem. That's gaslighting.
Well, it could be that just could be a toxic situation just in general. Maybe.
Oh, well, let me tell you, this is as toxic as if you took Mr. Clean and mixed it with bleach and then drank it. That's how toxic.
Okay, so we're on to something here. We're definitely on to
But
something.
hey,
Well, okay,
who
so
says, listen, what? Go ahead.
let's talk about this. We talked about three things, all right? The three things we should get into. So we identified the problem, right? We identified it. So are you still dealing with it, or did you learn how to successfully walk away from it?
Well,
silence.
I've never walked away from a fight in my life.
Okay.
You know,
This guy right here, I love this guy, man.
Okay.
You know, So okay, so you
It just,
okay.
my nanny, God rest her soul, if I walk away, she wouldn't approve from up there.
All right.
Okay,
Cool.
okay.
So, but all right, all kidding aside, sometimes you just know in your heart that you should walk away from something,
True.
but your feelings just take over so much that it doesn't allow you to do it so smoothly.
Listen, it's
So
tough.
I've seen both sides. It's terrible, but I guess sometimes you just have to see the light and know that person is just not the person for you.
100%.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts. And
That
that
is
you have to
very
identify that, and
true.
you did a great job at doing that. If hopefully you walk away from it and you realize that it is a toxic relationship, and it's not for your best mental health. I mean, our mental health is a huge part of our relationship, and if you're not like being treated right, and you feel like she's not treating, you're not being treated right, and you feel like you can't really get that vibe with her, dog, you gotta walk away, man. Like, it's not good for you. So, Tampa, we appreciate you calling, dog. And
No, don't try to hang up. I got 4 minutes left.
yo, how is everybody trying to big time me on my show? It's the second week in a row somebody trying to tell me how to run my show.
The Crocker Show is all I have right now. I need this.
Oh, that's what's up, yo.
Man, we
No.
appreciate that.
Nah, real talk, Tony, man. You gonna make me cry here, man. And people
I
can see that in the
know.
video, man. You don't
No,
do that to
I'm
me.
just kidding. No, guys, I'm just kidding.
No, we really appreciate you calling in, though, man. We gotta.
No, I'm just at the top of the Grand Island Bridge. I'm fine.
yo, you're an idiot, dude.
Oh,
You are
I
an
love
idiot.
you, Tampa.
But again, thanks for calling in. We gotta get into some sponsorship stuff right now, and we appreciate the Tampa.
Thank you.
Listen, I appreciate you. And remember what I said. Gaslighting is gaslighting.
Yes, it is.
It's so
Gaslighting is
true.
gaslighting. That is true.
I'm
And it
making-
could come from both
I'm making
directions.
t-shirts. I'm making t-shirts right now.
You are.
Gaslighting. This is gonna be the hottest TikTok challenge.
All right.
Okay.
Gaslight me without
You
gaslighting
okay?
me.
We'll
All
follow.
right, go ahead.
I'll buy that for
I
$1.
gotta go.
All right. See you, dog.
All right, bye. Thank you.
All right, bye.
No, he did make some valid points there.
You did
Yeah,
make
and,
some
I,
good
and I actually
points.
want to leave him with something because, the morals and values of a person when two people connect is something that's very important if they believe the same thing. And before you get into a deep relationship with someone, whether it's a friend or a significant other that you're trying to get with, your belief systems have to line up. And therefore, you won't have the unnecessary manipulation to get someone to try to believe the way that you believe.
Facts.
So
It'll
true.
already, the foundation will already be there.
A good
Right, yep.
foundation, setting boundaries.
Yeah. So
100%.
that's really spot on. And let's do some.
I want to say one
But-
more thing
but
about.
if
I want
you
to say
are-
one more thing. Hold
yeah.
on. I want to say one more thing about gaslighting.
What's that?
Speaking about lighting, if you want to go and light up that Premier cigars, man, they still doing it at 1327 Jefferson. Man, listen, they rocking the playoffs. John Morant was just going off the other night.
Yeah,
Guys is in there
tonight
lighting
too.
up. Not gaslighting. They were lighting up the cigars.
That's right.
Yep.
Please go down. You're getting 25% off all accessories.
Mhm.
And you're getting 50% off your second cigar.
Yep.
Just let them know that Crocker sent you.
That's it. And big shout out to the owners too, Robin, Donnie. Big shout out to everybody, D, and then Willie. Big shout out to you guys for sponsoring the show. We really appreciate your sponsorships.
do. Thank
We
you
appreciate
so
West
much,
Her as
guys.
well. Again, for believing in the show, believing in what we're doing here. This is our 4th episode, guys. 14th, excuse me.
14th episode.
14th episode, and who knew it was gonna be this long? Who knew it was gonna be this fun? I mean, we're having fun doing
Right?
this.
We started off
It's
with
amazing
30
time.
minutes. Now we've got an hour.
And my points to ponder is this: before we get off the air, talk about personality. You can't change a person who they are. Especially a narcissist. You can't change a narcissist, guys. And sometimes we try to change people to want them to be what we want them to be, right? You can't.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that I've dealt with narcissists in the past, you have to let them. The only thing that can torment a narcissist more is themselves.
Listen, they made this choice.
Yeah, but you have to let them torment themselves. You got to walk away from them and not try to match their energy. Walk away from them. And again, it's not easy. It's easier said than done. It's not easy at all. But when you do it, you leave them to their own thoughts of what happened. You're not bugging them. You're not talking. You have to leave them to their own head like, oh my goodness, what just happened? And they could eventually change. People can change, but you can't change people. And a lot of times we will try to change somebody, you said earlier, Carrie, somebody to want them to be what we want them to be. You just can't. And a narcissistic person, you can't change that person. They're stuck in their ways a lot of times, but again, they can change, and they have to be tormented by themselves. So,
Well, listen, they just have to be led to some counseling.
yes. Well, that's it. So, but ladies and gentlemen, we really
Get a
appreciate y'all.
therapist.
Get a therapist. Again, we appreciate y'all on the show tonight. This is a great show.
Yes, thank you guys.
We
this is great.
also enjoyed talking about gaslighting. We're gonna have a great topic next week too, so stay tuned. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: 716 this.
Have a good night.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to the Franklin Crockett Show. Catch me next week at the same time on Tuesdays at 10
That's a
p.m.
good show.
on the legendary
I
WUFO
think he
Power
was scared to
96.5.
You think?
My people got scared
Why?
Okay, ladies, I want to ask you a
because
question.
it opens too many wounds, and
Conversation.
they still may be in the situation.
Even when I talk to my cousin.